Hello guys. Understanding people is very, very difficult, and oftentimes, understanding can cause, misunderstanding can cause another misunderstanding, and this becomes a bad cycle. So, this is the idea I want to share with you today. So, misunderstanding between people, what I can think of are two cases. One is between people who are in the same, let's say, culture, country, or same people. And the other thing is that between people who are not from the same background or culture or country or custom. So I can refer it to as Japanese and Japanese, or maybe Japanese and American. And I think good example, and what you see or what you hear many times is misunderstanding or disagreement between couples. So let me talk about this topic with an example of couples. Okay, so one thing is, let's say, not always, but Japanese and American couple, let's say, a girl and Japanese guy or Japanese woman, or whichever. And and let's think that this Japanese person is from Japan, full Japanese, and this American person is full American. So one thing that can cause misunderstanding is language. So this is one element of what causes misunderstanding between people. So between different people, yeah. So different language, different culture, different custom, or different gesture, how you gesture, and different religion. So since this person and this person, the cultures and the customs and many things are different, this must be a big cause that cause problem, misunderstanding. So, and okay, the other example is a couple of same people, same culture, in general, same background as people. So, no. What I was going to talk about matches to both cases, different people and the same people. And other factors are understanding depth and education level or understanding level, or how you understand what other people say and how you interpret what other people say. So as I said, education might be a factor that affects what causes misunderstanding. The higher education level you have, the more you understand generally. So if you're talking, oh, okay, it's nothing. So, and another thing can be joke and sarcasm, or maybe habit of a person, or favorite phrases of a person. Maybe, for example, recently I sometimes tend to say honey, darling, baby, or something out of context. That's because I just like the sound of them, darling. So I might use it often to basically anyone. So I think this can cause misunderstanding, bad or good. One example of mine is that a apart from this darling honey thing, one example of mine is that the other day my computer teacher, came to me and he gave me a compliment about PowerPoint presentation that I gave and that students gave in his class. And he said something good for me, not sarcastic, maybe so. He said something good for me, and I thought it good way, and I said but not sarcastically, but the next word he said was, I'm just kidding. So I didn't understand what he said. I'm just kidding, because I didn't think what he said was sarcastic. So maybe means different from what I wanted to say, what I wanted to mean. So maybe, what you know so like me, you maybe are learning another language from another language than your mother language. So maybe I have also my own experience that I think I had some misunderstanding with people when I'm speaking in English. So, language. So, what I want to say, the idea is that you always have to take account of these things. So, maybe the person you are talking to might say something that he didn't want to mean. So you always need to think that there might always be misunderstanding between you and the people you are talking to. Yes. So a couple who fight often might be, the reason might be because of understanding level, understanding depth, the way they understand, or how they interrupt, interpret. Yes. So like that, I might say something not correct. So yes. So if you are man or if you're a girl, whichever, you need to think, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and if you fight often, I think you always need to think, you always keep in mind that there can be misunderstanding. And don't get angry as soon as you hear something that the person says. So, yeah. It's 8 minutes, so long. But anyway, one example of misunderstanding causing gesture that we hear in Japan and in America, generally, is that this gesture. In America, or I'm not sure, but at least in America, come on means this is come on, right? But in Japan, if you want to call somebody near you, you do this, so the opposite way. And in America, if you do this, it means go away, right? Yeah. So if or when you come to Japan and when people do maybe this, and you might think, oh, that person is saying go away to me, but this is misunderstanding. One of misunderstanding that you can have in your life. Yeah, so religion, maybe. I heard that in China, painting somebody's head is not good. I'm not sure, but I saw it in some movie, Gran Torino, maybe. There are many things, religional things, and cultural things, and custom, gesture, behavior. So I just wanted to say that, especially when you're talking to somebody who is not from the same custom, culture, or country as you, even if the person you're talking to is from the same culture, custom, country as you, please keep in mind that there can be misunderstanding always. Yes, that's it. I'd like to hear your opinions, so please leave me comments. Thank you. Bye bye.